Yeah. All right. So good evening. Hello. We are here again and again with Summer. We will do our reaction. Reaction sa mga papapanood naming kababalaghan. Tingnan natin kung matatakot ang batang to. Okay, before that one. Mhm. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. The reaction video.
Top 10 scary ghost videos caught on camera. Coming from the attic. The first video comes from the YouTube channel Henning Dingvold and was captured in 2011. For months, Henning had been hearing strange noises coming from within his attic, but after inspecting every single time, he was never able to catch anything. He would hear random banging noises and the sounds of objects being moved around within the attic. However, there was one time he decided to rush over and quickly record as soon as he heard a noise, and that's when he managed to capture something creepy enough to send him running away. Take a look.
Hallo? 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 Hallo?
So we don't get to see anything else. And this is the only video uploaded to the YouTube channel. So let me know what you think is at work here. The Weeping Man. The next video comes from the TikTok user Sidlid, and while sitting in her car trying to listen to the radio on 89.9, parked somewhere in Elka Park, New York, she hears something unsettling being broadcasted on this radio station that doesn't quite sound like the good music you would expect to hear. Take a listen.
And for the past 2 minutes, this man has been breathing and crying, and I heard tape. He sounds like he's in a bathroom, but this is coming through my fucking radio. 89.9. I'm up in Elka Park, New York right now. What is being broadcast? What is this? It's just a dude crying. For 4 minutes? I don't know. I was live on TikTok a minute ago, and it started then. What is this? What the
To make matters worse, this station wasn't broadcasting at the time she was hearing this. And shortly after the creepy music played, her car completely broke down and wouldn't start for a little while. But eventually she got it back up and continued to listen to the creepy, tormented cries.
This is coming through my radio. What the fuck is this? Why is there a guy fervently breathing, like panicking, through my radio? How do I send help? What is... He's just been crying and panting.
That's only a radio frequency. Baka nakakasagap siya ng ibang FM station.
Like a minute now. Sounds like he's in a bathroom. What the fuck is this? And why is it on my radio?
She decided to send an email to the radio station to find out what's going on.
Number 8.
This next video comes from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill, and this time Chris decided to take on one of the most dangerous adventures he has ever attempted by traversing the depths of a seemingly endless and confusing tunnel hidden within the forest, all by himself. When he first enters the tunnel, not much happens, but as he gets deeper inside, and it's at this moment he hears a creepy scream echo throughout the tunnel. After hearing what sounds like a chilling scream coming from behind, he turns around to check, but finds nothing. As he continues to venture further inside, he captures something undeniably terrifying, and most likely the culprit of the unnerving scream we just heard. As he stops to observe the pathway, Two creatures with glowing eyes can be seen peeking out from behind the corner. Their bodies can just vaguely be seen, almost as if they are invisible. However, when the creature turns to run, we can see that water is kicked up at its feet as it takes off, which just leaves us wondering, what exactly did Chris capture in these tunnels? And is this where these beings reside? Let me know. Terrified dog. The next video comes from the paranormal section of Reddit, and in the footage, a woman moved into an apartment building with 28 apartments somewhere in England. She says there was a basement level with the laundry room and some other apartments. The first floor, the second floor, and the third floor. She lived on the second floor, so she was quite high up. The lady who lived directly below her was an elderly woman who would sometimes have her sons come over to take care of her. Now one day the woman living on the second floor was using a blender when she heard a very loud bang directly underneath her. She said it was so hard she could feel it under her feet, as if someone used a broomstick and hit the ceiling from below. This left her confused because she didn't think the blender was very loud. A few days later she heard another bang, but this time it sounded like something hitting the floor, and she later found out it was the elderly woman who had a stroke and fell off her bed and unfortunately died. After speaking to her sons, she found out that the elderly woman was very frail and couldn't move, so she apologized for making the noise with the blender a few days ago. But both sons said that they didn't bang on the ceiling. This left all of them confused because it couldn't have been the elderly woman. Shortly after her passing, more and more strange and creepy things began to happen, and one day the woman on the second floor woke up to her dog behaving in a rather peculiar manner that freaked her out, and after recording, this is what she captured.
It's alright. What is it, honey? It's okay.
We can see the dog continuously barking at the doorway, and when we see the footage reviewed under different lighting, we can see something pop out from the darkness and then disappear once again.
Looking at stuff popping out right along here. I hope, oh my God, I hope you can see this.
It's at that exact moment when it appears that the dog's barking intensifies, and you can even hear the fear in it. Just what exactly is captured here? And is this the ghost of the elderly woman? What do you think?
Looking at stuff popping out right along here. I hope, oh my God, I hope you can see this.
In another video, a couple was watching TV when they noticed their dog exhibiting a rather strange behavior. And it's obvious that the dog could see something terrifying.
I think we've got a ghost because the dog's barking at the wall, the What the you know? What the
Dude, he must have touched him.
What the I swear to I've recorded that. I recorded that. See we moved then. What the
Gone, whatever it was.
Is he still there?
No.
You touched him? Did you see him? Did you see how quick he moved? This is no bull. I'm not joking. This is no joke. See? Don't go downstairs. For sake, come here. Has it gone? He's gone. Where is he? Look at him. He's getting mental. He's looking. Where is he? He's looking for. Where is he gone? Come here now. Calm down. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, calm down. Come here now. Come here. No, calm down, Freddy. Nothing's there. Nothing's there.
After barking like crazy at what appears to be nothing, Freddy is suddenly startled and quickly shuffles back as if something unseen reached out to grab him. This dog could clearly see something his owners couldn't, but just what do you think he saw that could have caused him to shuffle back as if he was in danger? Let me know what you think. Haunted basement. The next video once again comes from the YouTube channel Dino Nugget 741, and this time JB has invited some guests over in an attempt to convince any skeptics out there that this is a real haunting. As the two guests arrive, they do a quick sweep of the whole house to make sure nobody is hiding. And once the guests are satisfied that nobody is in the house, they begin to conduct their investigation by starting off with the Ouija board, which causes some creepy activity that quickly escalates into something more sinister. Take a look.
Is there anything here with us? I don't know. And if there is, you should show yourself.
What the fuck? It could have been anything.
Yeah. Cameras really sound weird.
Remember the dogs locked up, set Maverick.
Yeah, Maverick is just sitting right here, bro. He doesn't want to move.
Was that you that made that noise?
Yo, did you just fucking hear that?
It's on.
I didn't hear anything.
That was a dog, right?
That's the dog.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Can you talk to us with the Ouija board?
Here.
Okay, that's not funny.
Do you see how he's freaking
That
out?
is not funny.
Yeah. Are you okay, bro?
What's that?
Don't look at me, man. You guys are lucky I let you do this.
Okay.
Chill out.
Alright. It's okay, bro. It's all good.
Are you here to hurt someone? That's kind of a good
See
sign,
if
right?
it will move.
Give us a
the board.
sign if you're here to hurt somebody.
Is that the water?
Bro!
Do you hear
That's
that?
the water!
Do you hear that?
No.
Jared, are you messing with me right now, bro?
I'm not. You walked through the whole house.
Okay, what the fuck?
Did you hear that? It just got him. Whatever we were on. I swear it was water.
Oh my god, I know you heard that. That's a f***ing laugh, bro.
Chill.
It's only a sound.
Whoa! Okay. Stop messing around.
What
Alright. Alright.
That's the last one.
Did you hear that?
Whoa! Boo, you okay?
Jared, the door just opened.
I know we did.
Oh my god, bro.
The fucking door just opened behind you. Oh my god.
Shortly after, decide to go down into the basement, but they don't make it very far.
No, I'm not going down there. Nope.
No way. There's no way. What is going on, bro?
Guys, don't feel freaky out now. Just a little bit.
All right. You guys good or what?
Yeah, nah, I'm chilling.
Yeah, we're
You,
good.
you want to go down there?
Devin, are we going down there, bro? Or are we just like? Did you guys hear
Will
that?
y'all follow me?
I don't know, bro. I'm freaked out.
All right.
Alright. Oh shit! You guys are f***ing crazy.
What sounds like a door slamming behind them sends them running straight back upstairs, and the video ends with them being too scared to venture down into the basement. It seems after experiencing this paranormal activity, along with hearing the creepy noises of a woman or kid, may have just converted these skeptics into real believers. The Kuntilanak. The next video comes from the YouTube channel Omsao. Unfortunately, no context was provided, except for the fact that a man was walking outside late at night with his son while recording, and he captures what he believes is the Kuntilanak, a female spirit with long sharp fingernails that was unable to give birth, somewhere in Indonesia. Take a look. It's very brief and faint, but we can see a figure with long black hair dressed in white, levitating and going across the camera at a fast pace. Most viewers believe that this is the female spirit who is after the young kid, since she wasn't able to have kids of her own. But real or not, I'll let you judge. Night shift. In the next video, a security guard was working a night shift in a large government building all by himself, and he says that every door within the building locks using a card reader, so it's very secure and would be practically impossible for someone to just gain access and walk inside. However, it's around 3:30 a.m. in the morning, and while making his rounds, it seems he might not be as alone as he initially thought.
Just listen. Okay. But I'm telling you, this place is up, dude. Just listen now. Look ahead of me. Just listen.
After this incident, the security guard requested a transfer to another location and refused to work in this site ever again. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over at depthsofdespair01@gmail.com. The Ouija board. This next video was recorded in Florida after a group of friends and family decided to play with the Ouija board one night. But during their time with the Ouija board, it seems they forgot to close the session properly. As a result, they believe they left a portal open for spirits to come into their home. And a few nights after, they started to experience some paranormal activity and ended up setting up a camera to document these events. And what they capture is chilling to say the least. First, a door slams shut, and then a black figure or shadow quickly moves over the camera for an instant, just before the camera starts to shake and fall off on its own. And in the second footage, we see what looks like a transparent figure fly across the camera. But the creepiest thing of all is probably the heavy breathing that can be heard the whole way through. Which just doesn't sound human. It's hard to say if this is real or not, seeing as the camera is stationed and we don't get a full view of the surroundings. So I'll leave the judgment to you. Brown mass. The next video comes from the Reddit user Haunted Luca, and while walking through the footpath along the woods with his wife, he captures something moving behind her. But the only explanation I could think of was that the camera caused a distortion in the brown branch which created this illusion. But the only uncertainty is that strange whisper that can be heard at the same time, which I don't believe came from the man. So is this something creepy caught in the woods, or just a misunderstanding? Haunted home. In the next video, a man was working on renovating a home that had been abandoned for over 10 years. When he first entered the building, he felt an evil presence and thought he had seen something, but eventually dismissed it as part of his imagination. Later on, after returning back to the building alone to continue his work, he quickly realizes that it wasn't his imagination after all.
Estoy aquí en la casa de remodelación. Acabo de rellenar, hicimos ese shower y esto. Desde hace rato vengo escuchando un llanto como de niño. Pero el pedo es de que aquí en la casa esta, pues, no hay, están todos los cuartos vacíos. Y me da miedo ir al basement, pero a ver, deja checar. Porque allá afuera no hay nada. Hola. hay nada. Güey, no mames. No mames.
After hearing the cries of a baby coming from the basement inside the abandoned building that is supposed to be empty, he goes down there to check it out, and he doesn't find anyone, but instead hears a knock on the wall as he enters a room, which sends him running in fear, and we hear something else drop as he's running. Real or a hoax, it's best not to enter abandoned buildings alone, especially when they have long since been abandoned and you don't know the history the place has. That's all for today, guys.
That's all, folks. You're not scared? So hindi ka natakot. Ha? You're not scared. Okay. So that's it. So medyo matapang tong batang to. Anyway. So guys, please follow that of Despair, and also follow us in Facebook page, The Clickers, and also in the YouTube, The Clickers. Yeah, bye. Bye.